It is Tuesday, and that means that Jason's here talking about something that's driving you crazy. And Jason, today we're talking about e-bikes.
Yeah, and how fast they can go. And I'm seeing them all over the place with kids riding these things, and they're not always an e-bike. So it was Craig from Denver who wrote to me saying, "What's driving you crazy?" Hey, Jason, I was driving north on Monaco through a school zone at 25 miles an hour before Hampden. And out of nowhere, this guy on an e-bike flew by everyone, swerving in and out of traffic, going at least 45. My question is it legal to ride an e-bike on the road with other vehicles? Well, the answer is generally yes, depending on the class of e-bike. Now, riders must adhere to the same rules of the road as any other bicycle rider, and they should be in a bike lane if one is available. Now, under Colorado law, there are 3 classes of electric bikes. They're defined as having either 2 or 3 wheels, has fully operational pedals, and an electric motor that does not exceed 750 watts. Unless otherwise restricted, Class 1 and 2 electric bikes are allowed on pedestrian paths or bike lanes. Class 3 electric bikes should not be on pedestrian paths, but are allowed in designated bike lanes like this. However, local jurisdictions still have the authority to prohibit them. Now, what you could have seen blow through that school zone was either a Class 4 e-bike or something like this, an electric moped or e-motorcycle. You can see how quickly this guy takes off from going about the same speed as traffic, which is about 45 miles an hour in here. And e-motorcycles are allowed to be used on public streets, but they are subject to the same roadway rules as gasoline-powered mopeds or motorcycles, like brake lights and headlights. And even if they have pedals, Class 4 e-bikes are not recognized as a class in Colorado, as they have a motor exceeding 750 watts. Some can travel well over 50 miles an hour, but people still use them here. And I see kids all over riding electric motorbikes, and some of them go pretty fast. Now, there are modifications that will also increase the speed of e-bikes. A simple internet search looking for removing the speed limiter on any class of e-bike brings up numerous videos and websites showing exactly how to manipulate the e-bike to allow them to go much faster than what's legally allowed in the state. Now, in the online version of the story, I go more into the classes of e-bikes, how much different Class 4 bikes are from 1, 2, and 3. And by the way, anyone who violates the regulations pertaining to the standards of classifications of e-bikes, they're subject to a fine of $15.
Oh.
Wah, wah. Not much of a deterrent there.
What?
15
Yeah.
bucks.
Oh, no.
Oh,
because
yeah.
that's
I won't do that again.
Change your habits.
Man,
right.
the times are changing. I remember when I got yelled at for riding a BMX bike too quickly. Now we got these e-bikes.
Yeah, and some of them are going really fast, and they're all
Yeah.
over the place.
Yeah,
They are,
absolutely.
especially with the
I get
kids. Speaking of the drive, we are looking at a pretty decent ride across downtown right now, and you can see that the lanes are opening, and it's starting to open up the lanes on that southbound side. So they still have a few of the cones to go, and still a little bit of a traffic jam, Lisa, here right by 38th, but it's going to be getting better in the next 10 minutes.